And we'll come to standing. Check that your feet are hips width distance apart. The second toe should bisect the middle of the ankle, so your feet are parallel. Lift and spread the toes, and then feel how that presses down the big toe ball mound of the foot, the part right underneath the big toe, and keep pressing that part down as you slowly lower the toes. Check out the knees, bend them slightly. Make sure when they bend, they go straight over the middle of the foot. Sometimes they like to go in or out. See if you can bring them so they're right over the middle of the foot. And then you can straighten the legs again without locking the knees. Don't send the knees back so far that they lock. Hug the thighs together. So imagine there's a block in between your thighs and you're hugging in towards the center. And now you can do this with a partner. Your partner can come up behind you. Find where your hips are, and we're going to press in slightly and then down to help remind us to send the energy down from the hips all the way into the earth. And now, once your partner has their hands here and they're pressing in and down, you, the person practicing, continue to press down through the four corners of the feet, hug the thighs together, and now from where their hands are, lengthen the spine, grow taller. So just like roots of a plant rooting down into the earth, and then the flower opening up, imagine that's what the top half of your body is like, the flower opening up. Good. And take an inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, gaze up. Remember, keep the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, bring the hands down by the sides. Now you can switch partners and try this with the other partner. You can pause the video to do this if you want. Once you've finished with both partners, then we're going to practice a little balancing. So keep the feet where they are, but this time bring all of the weight, or almost all of the weight, into the right foot. Lift and spread the toes of the right foot. Press down very strongly through the big toe ball mound, which is right there. And then very gently begin to bend the left knee and lift up the left foot. And notice often when that happens, the left hip will lift. See if you can bring the left hip so that it's equal with the right. And if you want to, you can hold hands with the person next to you to give you more balance. And here is an opportunity to feel grateful. Maybe your balance feels awesome. Maybe it feels crazy. It doesn't matter. You can find something in this pose for which you can feel grateful. Take a deep breath in and relax. Bring the leg back down. Now we'll do the other side. Before we do that, close the eyes for a second. Take a deep breath in and out. Let it go. No expectations, no desires, no worries. Bring all the weight into the left foot. Lift and spread the left toes. Press down through the big toe ball mound of the left foot. If your knees hyperextend, micro bend them. Just bend them a little bit. And with an inhale, bend the right knee and lift the right foot. Again, notice this time you can put your hands on your hips and see if one hip is higher than the other. And bring them so that they're parallel. Good. Notice here, if you have duck the pelvis forward. If you've done that, then pull the abdomen in and up and feel the coccyx, the tailbone, enter, going underneath. We don't want this. We want this. Good. Take a deep breath in and release the leg. And we will come to hands and knees. If your knees bother you when you're in this pose, then you can put a blanket underneath them or you can fold your mat over. You want to make sure that your shoulders are directly above your wrists and that your hips are directly above your knees. Keep your fingers spread nice and wide. Look at the crease of your wrists and make sure the crease of your wrists are parallel with the front edge of the mat. From here, we're going to do some flow with the breath. We call this cat-cow. With the inhale, arch your back, gaze up, roll the shoulders onto the back body, lift the tailbone. Exhale, reverse it. And cough if you need to. And let this continue with your own breath. Inhale, open up the heart, shoulders on the back body. Exhale, curl underneath. Continue this. Allow your breath to be the guide. It's very easy for our minds to decide, now I'm going to do this. Now I will do this. Instead, let the breath guide you. Maybe it's slower than you're planning on moving. That's okay. Go with the breath. And on your next inhale, come to a neutral spine. Exhale here. Inhale, bring the right foot forward between the hands. And here, the back knee may need some padding if you didn't have any before. And if you have them available to you, you can put your hands onto blocks. And you can put them at any height. Here, press down the back knee strongly into the earth and press down the front foot strongly into the earth. And then hug them towards each other. It's a very, very slight movement. You won't be able to necessarily see it from the outside, but you can feel it from the inside. So relax the knee and the foot. And now press them down and towards each other. Very slight movement, hardly visible, but you can feel it from the inside. And if it's available to you and you'd like to, you can scoot the back knee back a little bit on the mat for a bit more of a hip opener. We'll take 3 more breaths here, but continue to press the foot and the knee down and hug them in towards each other. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, smile, feel grateful, and exhale. Inhale, open the heart and chest slightly, and exhale. And inhale, step the right foot back so that the knees match each other. And with your next breath in, bring the other foot forward. And if you scooted the knee back on the other side, you can do so on this side. Notice that the front knee is directly above the front ankle. It doesn't go forward or to the right or to the left. And before you begin, press the back knee down, press the front foot down, hug them towards each other. You'll feel the legs activate. Then notice, is there anything about this pose that already feels good, that you automatically feel grateful for? Maybe your shoulders feel nice and open. Maybe your legs feel strong. Maybe your back feels nice and elongated. Find that moment. Find something in there that you can feel grateful for. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, relax the shoulders on the back. And we'll take 3 more breaths here. Press the foot and the knee down into the earth and hug them towards each other. That was 1 breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And step that front foot back so that the knees meet.